What's going on, guys? Welcome to This Is the Police. It has been a while since I last recorded this because I have been gone for a while. So this, I don't know. I'm just jumping right back into the middle of it. It's day 17, July 31st. The headlines read, former City Hall employee admits official unemployment data far from reality. Citizen earnings have fallen 9% since the new year. And unemployment in Freeburg is lowest in history. So clearly that's not entirely accurate. I don't know who this former employee is, but I'm a cop. If I can find him, I'm arresting that punk. You don't go telling the press the facts. You don't do that. Stupid whistleblower. All right, let's start the day. Again, it has been a while. All right, go to map. So I'm probably gonna mess something up. Get somebody killed. Oh boy. Alright, so, well, Kane's dead. Purdy's dead. Tsubaki is, well, dead. So's Austin. Tomorrow's the deadline to hire female cops, and here's money from the mafia. So, disorderly conduct. Hold up. Can I pause the game? The elderly Emma Weston called in a complaint about her neighbors. Her house is shaking from loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roar of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through the window, she also saw people moving around. Clearly, that's super scary, and definitely not a false alarm. I'm sending in these two guys. They're not very competent, but this is gonna be false alarm. I don't even know what that is. Just some noise. Just deal with it, man. Alright, so we've got two people that we can hire. We've been told to hire female police officers. Thing is, there are no female police officers for me to hire. So that's a real bummer. Let's see. Right, so we are actually able to hire more people now. So we have 4 female officers here. That's good. Okay, so they said half of everybody. We got 3 new slots for officers. Those need to be female as well. So City Hall, no matter what, is going to be very, very upset with me because there's nothing I can do. And it is impossible for me to hire more women because there are no more women for me to hire. So that's really nice and stupid of you. Let's see, SWAT upgrade. I don't know why that is. Why is there a little exclamation point? It's gotta be City Hall. I'm gonna ask for a raise. I'm gonna do that. I want more money, man. I need to earn a lot more money or things will not be going well. So I'm pretty sure there is gonna be a crime today at some point where my officers are going to die. Because at least I'm pretty sure I did request this, so I'm not really sure about that anymore. Alright, so we got a hostage situation at the asylum. Patients at the local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded, while others remain locked in with the patients in the dining area. They've threatened to kill 1 nurse every hour until they're released. That does sound serious. I'm gonna send in some of my very best. I'm sending in the paddy wagon. We don't need SWAT for this. Because let's be honest, we're not gonna have, you know, machine guns or RPGs or explosives. You know, we're good. Alright, so this is a crime trap. Something suspicious is going on near the forest, so I'm pretty sure these people are going to die. I'm gonna send in Baker. You can have her. Goodbye, Baker. We had a good run. Offender was caught. Alright, so apparently there was something going on. We just don't know what it was. But we took care of it, and that's good. At least Pope is slightly less useless now. We also really gotta call in one of those crime traps and get Percy killed, that guy on the other... let's see, on the other shift who is garbage. This dude. Literally a garbage person. We gotta get rid of him. Mr. Varga introduced us to a man named Bob. Bob can get us any weapons we want, so we like Bob. But his neighbors just called, saying that they saw some strange men in his house, one of them carrying a knife. We want to keep Bob alive. Is that the sort of thing the police can help with? Let's see, oh boy. Reporters and onlookers have gathered around the building. The asylum patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows of the 3rd floor. So we can gain entrance, we can call it a negotiator, but these people are crazy, so that's not gonna work. Or we can storm the front door. Let's sneak in. And everybody died. What? Why? No! Man. I needed those officers, man. Why? They're all just dead. I think that was my best officer. He had 3 stripes. Why? That's so unfair. Now I have to file a lot of paperwork. Sending those guys out there. And also Baker is dead, but that was supposed to happen. So basically our entire shift just got killed. That is a total of 5 officers that have died today. It's not my proudest day as their chief. A frightened woman phoned in, reporting that 2 men dressed in armor were running through the streets shouting, "Beware our stings." They were chasing passersby and swinging their blades at them. They've not yet done anyone harm, but their swords seem dangerous enough. It's probably fake, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it. I'm not sending in only Vendel because that's going to be bad. You don't send in 1 officer when they ask for 3. So if Samity and Pope can make it back in time, which is going to be really close. No, they're not going to make it. Well, bummer. I'm just going to just ignore this and hope that nobody dies. And we got to help out the Sands. An old friend is visiting Mr. Sand, and they're planning on going horseback riding. But the owner of the country club just called. He wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like some punks are beating Mr. Sand's horses to death. That's bad. That is bad. Let's deal with that real quick. Fender has escaped. And somebody is dead. That's a bummer. I am messing everything up. Also, okay, everybody died. I can't do anything anymore. Like, this day is already ruined. Okay, Vargas need help. After Sand smashed up all our sports cars, Mr. Varga promised us new ones. Today, the first of them arrived at the port. We wanted to go pick them up, but some assholes locked Tommy in his car and picked it up in the air with a crane. Tommy's shouting like he thinks he's about to die. Alright, Pope, go take care of that, buddy. Buddy, old pal, you can do that. That's probably not too bad. I mean, if he dies, that's, you know, it's not that bad. We're gonna hire some new people either way, because this shift is dead. I think that means that we've lost about 10 officers or so. Klim Yuriev reports that suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming, and his 3 sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mr. Yuriev urges, someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. Alright. I feel like it's going to be a false alarm. Just some people moving. I'm going to send only Vendal because that's all I have. And if he asks for reinforcements, I'll just tell him to retreat. And let's just hope that he doesn't die. That would be... Or actually, I'm sending in Samity. Let's hope he doesn't die, though. Wait, I could have actually... Okay, I could have sent 2. Guess I wasn't really looking closely enough. That's on me. Okay, I don't have enough people for this. A noise complaint. And Samity's dead. It was a noise complaint. Why would he be dead? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense to me. Alright, let's... Okay. Don't have enough people. I literally do not have enough people. I got pretty much every officer under my care killed today. I am a horrible boss. Just the worst. Alright, so we got some new frames for this investigation. Wait, what? It was already early morning. Window was broken. Alright, so a window was broken, that's for sure. Parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled into the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight. Then he came back, got on the bike, and left. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that it's something like this. Probably goes there because someone did do this. They had a tube of sorts. I suffer from insomnia and often go cycling. Okay, you know what? This doesn't even matter. We can take care of this later. And alright, here we go. Let's see what we got here. So it's probably gonna... It had to be a red car that hit the guy. So he was going to... Alright, dude's getting in the car. Dude tries to cross the street and he gets murdered. There we go. I didn't even know what that was, but it works. The suspect is William Holden, frequents the local bars, repeated arrest for driving under the influence. And we have 2 new investigations. Alright, that's Kevin's Throat Bar. William's last known place of residence, but the information is over 3 years old. I mean, that is a decent lead, though. Alright, let's go to the bar first. Seems like that could be a place where he hangs out. Sorry, Sans, but it's literally impossible for me to do anything, which means that the Vargas are going to actually have a lead. And that's going to make Mr. Sand very, suspicious of me, and that's going to be bad. That's going to be real bad. Let's hope they don't die arresting this dude. If they all die, then that means I got everybody killed. Alright, we got him. We got him. It's all good. Everybody got some experience. We were able to arrest all suspects, and the case is now closed. Which means we can end the day and we're good to go. And we messed up a little bit. We gotta get Sand 2 chips tomorrow. That shouldn't be there. We're gonna get him 2 chips tomorrow and just not help out the Vargas, because if we do that, then we're gonna be killed. Possibly by the Sands. I think that's what it said. We gotta be careful. Alright, do some paperwork. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Alright, I'm gonna keep this body in the morgue. I mean, he probably gets paid a lot of money because he's so good, but the rest of them are all actually dead. Let's see how much money we can actually collect this way, because I honestly have no idea. Chief physician at St. John Hospital accused of slander. Former mafia member bemoans City Hall corruption. Mayor declines serves as a spokesman. I speak for myself. Okay. I mean, I don't even know what's going on. We gotta hire so many new people today. This is gonna suck. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No. Let's try and get that dude killed today. Because I do not care for him at all. The only sort of condition for hiring him. Unhappy with the efficiency, we're cutting the department's budget. Are you kidding me, dude? You lose 1 job slot. Removing an occupied slot will automatically fire an employee. So we have to fire 1 person. But we already have so many empty slots, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we got some money from the mafia. I don't get a raise. I didn't keep my promise. Please be informed that your employees have fired a formal complaint against you. We're gathering information and familiarizing ourselves with the circumstance of the kid. So, what? Why? Dude, I don't like working here anymore. I don't like it. Alright, so let's see. Shift A is dead. You're hired for Shift A. So are you. There you go. Let's see. There's a rape. 2 homeless men made their way into a local bakery under cover of darkness, where they ate their fill and bedded down for the night. In the morning, the bakery owner, Gregory Martinez, along with cashier Anna Lucas, went inside and discovered the damage. The homeless men, armed with knives, were unhappy to be disturbed and attacked the victims. The shopkeeper managed to escape, but the cashier remained inside with the homeless man, who were seen tearing off her clothes. Alright, that's very, very bad. I'm gonna send in all these people that are good and do not suck. That is some serious business, and that's definitely not a false alarm. I honestly do not see how that could ever be a false alarm. Alright, so the theft. Let's get Wolf on this case as well. Let's get everybody cracking on this one. Seeing as it's our only investigation at the moment. And let's see if we can maybe... No, we can't solve this one. So definitely someone broke the window. Some way. I mean, I feel like this probably isn't the one. Because it's like a small broken window. I don't even know what that is. So I guess we're just going to wait until we get more, you know, little snippets of information. And then we take another shot at that case. But with 6 detectives on the case, it shouldn't be that bad. After the incident with the horses, we secretly transferred Mr. Sand's guest to a local hotel and set up a guard outside his door. Suddenly, we're hearing screams coming from his room, and there's water flowing from the bathroom. We'll break down the door, but a police present wouldn't hurt. Alright, so Percy can do that. If he gets killed out there, that's fine. But if just to get him out of the way, I guess would be a good idea. And we got the bums. Those raping bums have been arrested, which is good. Good job, everybody. Proud of you. Anything else? We gotta get Mr. Sand in the lead. I think. 2 truckers fell to blows over a parking space in the lot near the diner. The cook tried to separate them, but was struck by a wild punch and is now lying on the ground motionless. Alright, so... I'm gonna send in some good cops. I'm gonna send in some crap cops. That's all I got. I hope that they're gonna be okay, but I didn't want to wait for the other ones to show up. And getting Hader and Adama a little bit more experience would be good. Asano and Smith are good. And it's just a little fight. And then again, apparently it's really easy to die. We were putting on a small concert in the park, but during the break, someone noticed that there was a bomb under the stage. Everybody's afraid to move in case they set off the bomb. Please send someone to help. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vargas, but you're gonna have to deal with that yourself. And we got it. We got him. Alright, so Dom and Hater are getting close to being acceptable now. 100 isn't that bad. Percy really is the only garbage person that we have currently employed. Deputy, what was that again? Send your staff for training. Informal outdoor party. Let's see. Hire a snitch. I miss you, Vela. Even though you, I guess, technically are still alive. Alright, so let's do a little barbecue. I'm gonna send... I guess that sort of just is sort of a relaxation thing and not something that makes them like you. Jack, my entire staff at the donut shop came down with the flu and I haven't been able to find anyone else to help out. Could you please send me a couple of your men? I'm sure they wouldn't mind frying up some donuts. Are you kidding me? It's easy. I'll show them everything they need to know. My shop barely makes ends meet, so I can't afford even one day of downtime. That's super dumb. But let's send Percy and Adama. I'm just sending in my worst cops because I'm pretty sure I don't get more money when I send my best ones out there. And Percy, I mean, let's be honest, he should be out there making donuts anyway. Or maybe making burgers, flipping burgers and stuff. What? I'm telling you, Chief, standing over that fryer is hellish work. I'd rather dodge bullets than to spray from the boiling oil. But at least Mrs. Marbin promises she'll keep us in donuts through the rest of the year. Is that good? Or did they quit? Or I don't get it. We need backup. Some punks try to crash one of our poker games and we aren't about to let them walk with the money. So now we've got ourselves a standoff. A couple officers on the scene would change the situation in our favor. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter like if you send the best cops or the worst ones. I'm just going to send Mazza and Hater. And that should put Mr. Sand back in the lead so that he will leave me alone and not try to shoot me in any part of my body. And then we can stay alive and get more money and, you know, get arrested or something for, you know, doing evil stuff. Alright, so during a special viewing of the thriller Law Abiding Max 3, a theater employee discovered one of the members of the audience had removed his pants. The man noticed the employee was watching him and responded with the threat that he would cut the throats of everyone in the theater. That does not sound like a false alarm at all. I'm gonna take that pretty seriously. If someone actually does go and murder everybody in a theater, that's pretty bad. We gotta take care of business. Make sure that doesn't happen. Alright, so the Vargas need help. We were supposed to keep an eye on this house where Mr. Varga keeps some important documents, blah blah blah. Help us get the papers out of the house. Alright, so if we do this one Varga, one Sand, that should actually make them even again. So let's send Percy. If he dies in the fire, I would be very much okay with that. I mean, if he dies either way, or in some way gets horribly just maimed or injured or anything, that'd be fine. The movie theater isn't too crowded and the film is in full swing. So we can turn on the lights and take aim. Throw a heavy object at the offender, or we can carefully approach the man. Now, to be honest, this guy did actually threaten to kill everybody, so I'm going to actually turn on the lights and take aim. And we got the guy. I'm not sure if that means that I made a good decision, or if that just means you have better odds of arresting him, or whatever. A man who wished to remain anonymous reported that a group of teenagers had once again made fun of his name by writing insulting rhymes in a 6-foot-wide garage. The man is enraged and threatened that next time he'll use a weapon to defend his honor. Alright, let's do this, let's do a good job here. Not sending in the very best, but let's take it somewhat seriously, I guess. Don't want this guy to go out there with a weapon and defend his honor because he'll probably kill somebody. And that would be bad. Alright, let's see. We got 3 new frames. That's what I'm talking about. So, somebody broke the window. Let's see. Picked up a brick, threw the brick. Or, that doesn't even make sense because the window's already broken. So he went through the thing, he cut out the stuff, and he's putting it in a bag here. I mean, we know that is not accurate, but for now we've got a pretty good idea. If there's one more, with like a guy in a red shirt. Grown man could easily climb through the window. Alright, so it's a big hole. I'm guessing somebody did use sort of a bat or a club or something. Made a big hole. So it's sort of like this, and then we need someone with a big, or not a big, well, with a big tube and a red sweater, so where he could put that in. Unless he was not wearing red. Am I supposed to read this? Red sweater, no. Alright, nothing about a red sweater, so we'll see. Still need a lot more frames to actually get anywhere with this, but we are starting to piece this together a little bit. Alright, Kochi and Backman survived, making Kochi even better, making Backman about average. So that's nice to see. That means I only have about 3 officers that I could deal with being killed. And I guess that's the end of the day. I was hoping for one more big thing. Alright, so everybody, they're equal again, they're even. Meaning that the Sands actually should not be suspicious and not go after me, so we're good. Alright, so that is the end of our shift. Mazza is quite tired. Percy's really tired. Are these the donut people? I don't remember. Either way, we're good. And that is the next day. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here for now. In the next part, we're going to kick off day 19. And see if I can get more people killed or mess up in any other way. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you later.